Welcome back. We're doing a part two to the video series that is on the mirroring that we see in the 1611 King James Bible. So this is a follow-up to the last sentence, the last word, the last letters reveal the King James Bible. And this one is called The God of Picasso. That's the artist, Picasso. This is a fascinating video. You've got to watch this all the way to the end. Let's get right in, picking up the continuation. We saw this right here last time. We saw that this is confirming for us that God does things with the mirror quality. Now, he's done this in nature, and nature is art. I hope you can see that the word art, A-R-T, is in the word nature, N-A-T-U-R-E. See that? Good. We saw this view, we saw this view, we saw this view, and how this mirroring that God does is in a glass, the same image. And that's key. In a glass, the same image. Go back and watch the previous video to really take all this in. Well, today we're going to see beyond what we saw last time. The last word of the King James Bible is its own sentence. That's the last sentence. Here's the last word that makes that last sentence. It's a one-word sentence. Amen. And in the last letters, when we mirror, we see in a glass the same image, 1611. That's taking, remember, and going against the mirror like this, and then looking in the mirror and seeing the revelation. All right? That's how you do that if you want to go see that yourself. Okay? Go check it out. That's where we left off. Today, we're going to pick it up what seems to be in a radically different direction. But God is the God of art. And because he's the God of art, he's the God of artists. And here is one specific artist who is at top of the list, Van Gogh. God is the God of Van Gogh. This is one of the most famous pictures ever painted, called Starry Night by Vincent van Gogh. And I want you to look at the quality of this painting with the swirly nature. This is estimated to sell for over $100 million. The original Van Gogh painting of Starry Night. And that has got to make you ask the question, why would someone be so attracted to this piece that they would spend over $100 million to acquire this? Here is another over $100 million piece painted by Vincent van Gogh, and it is a self-portrait of Vincent van Gogh. Now remember, God is the God of Van Gogh. And when Van Gogh painted these, there is something that he inherited from God that is coming forth in these paintings, where they have this particular swirly, almost abstract nature to them. Very, very interesting. We cannot see this separate from God. Whether or not Van Gogh was a born again believer is irrelevant. All mankind has an echo and a remnant of qualities that he's inherited from his creator. How about this one? This is called The Scream by Edward Munch. This piece here, I believe it was in 1992, perhaps. sold at a Sotheby's auction, the original, for around $120 million. Again, you'll notice that these top artists, the most attractive paintings by and large across international culture, have this same look to them, this swirled, almost dream state look to them. This is The Scream by Edward Munch, God being the God of Munch. Now we reach Picasso. We see more abstract, futuristic painting style. These are some of the world's most renowned paintings by the world's most renowned artists. The God of Picasso. Here he painted what was called Weeping Woman by Pablo Picasso. Again, this painting is valued at over $100 million. What is making these paintings so desirable? Something of God has come forth in these paintings through these artists. Don't think that God is not going to glorify himself through unsaved men. I don't know these men. I know nothing about these men, personally speaking. Let's just say that they were unsaved, perhaps. Something yet of God has come forth that the world is attracted to, that God is going to get the glory for. God of Picasso, another famous one, Femme à Chapeau by Pablo Picasso. We're about to find out what it is that attracts men to these paintings at so high a price. Here they are, and it's because God is the God of art. But we're going to get real specific. God is the God of art, and he lets you know that he is the God of art in Genesis 1:1 immediately. Look at Genesis 1:1. In the beginning, God arted the heaven and the earth. Okay? This is Genesis 1:1. In the beginning, God created. You'll notice that in the word created is the letters to spell art. The heaven and the earth. You'll notice art in the word earth. God has let you know from the beginning that he is an artist. If you love my channel, whether you've known it or not, this is the reason you love my channel. This is the reason you love my videos. And that is because my videos are bringing out the beauty of his holiness. My videos are bringing out the glory of God. It is the glory of God to conceal a thing, but the honor of kings is to search out a matter. And that is what you love, the majesty of God that I bring out in these revelations. The majesty, the Jamesty. Remember from my most recent book, The Voice of the Lord is full of majesty, Jamesty. That's Psalm 29:4. I'm going to put a link to this book in the video so you can get this and worship the Lord in the glory of who he is. Now, back to this. Again, this being the reason you love my videos, because God has revealed himself to be an artist from the beginning. Just like all of these men who we just covered are artists that the world is attracted to. Oh, I'm going to narrow it down even more. Don't think that that's the blunt of the revelation of this video. Not even close. Here's the reason that the world is drawn to Picasso, because God is the God of Picasso, even Jehovah, who we see his name written in Psalms 83:18. When we put Jehovah up against the mirror, as written in the 1611 King James Bible, behold the 1611. Look at that. Look at how artistically in the I am that I am of Psalms 83:18, Jehovah, God is. Compare the likeness of Starry Night, the style, the way it is painted to draw all men to itself. 1611 is written in the King James Bible to draw all men to the God of the 1611 King James Bible. Compare the scream, compare its paint strokes with 1611 revealed in Jehovah. Compare the way of Picasso with the way of Jehovah. I told you that all of these videos are about knowing God. Look at that. Look and see the likeness, like nature, that's art, Nature, art, Art, those letters found in nature, because the nature of Picasso is the remnant nature of the image of God, finding its way to the surface, even beyond all of the sin of a man. Wow. Now let's go to Psalms 83:18, where we read about Jehovah, and you are not going to believe the uncanny ability of God to use the English language to his perfect expression. This is called a double entendre. He's saying one thing in one direction, he's speaking another thing in another direction using the same economy of words. That men may know that thou, whose name alone is Jehovah, art the most high over all the art. Look at that. Right next to the name Jehovah in Psalms 83:18, where it would be written in the 1611 font as we see it here to mirror the God of Picasso in the mirrored expression of 1611. God puts the word art right next to his name, saying that he alone is the artist of artists. Do you see this? And in the same verse, to put a testimony of two, he puts his main canvas of the earth, having the word art in it, right there, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Jehovah, 1611, art. Do you get that? The 1611 King James Bible is the canvas of God to be the artist who he is, to express his glory and his beauty and his majesty. No book can rival the 1611 King James Bible, written by Jehovah, 1611, who is the God of Picasso. Look at that. Look at it closely. There it is. And we go to ask the ending question, as we asked in part one of this. All of these pieces here, let's call the top left Starry Night. Picture one. Next to it, the scream. Picture two. Next to it, picture three, Weeping Woman by Picasso. Picture four at the bottom, the Van Gogh self-portrait, and then ending with the last Picasso piece as picture number five. And then to the rightmost bottom, picture number six. Which of these is worth more than $100 million? Which one of these is the most attractive to you, drawing you to give all you would have to obtain. If you chose picture number 6, the bottom right, then you are maturing in your appetite for art. You are a fine appraiser of art. Congratulations. Part 3 coming soon. Amen.